Quick guys, smash like on this video right now if you think creepy basements
are terrifying.
Today we're gonna be reacting to My Dad's Basement by 1C Entertainment. Check them out down below in the description. Let's get straight into it. What is that? What was that?
I grew up in what people would consider a bad household.
A bad household? You're eating white bread with beef. What kind of dinner is this?
My mom and dad were in a bad relationship, and they did nothing but argue every day.
Ugh.
My mom would
Poor
complain
kid.
that my dad would stick in the basement almost every day.
What was he doing in the basement? Did he have like game consoles down there? Did he have like a gaming cave? That's pretty cool. I'd do the same. And speaking of games, our sponsor Kingwin is doing an awesome Easter promo. All you have to do is check out the link in the description. You can get 5 eggs every day just for visiting this Easter page. The more eggs you collect, the more opportunities you get. You can check them all out on the terms and condition page all the way on the bottom. And remember to use my promo code DARKCORNERS for 8% off on any purchases you make.
And never spend any time with me.
Aww.
And my dad would always have the same response, that he's doing research down there.
Wait.
The only problem was that we were prohibited from going down to the basement.
What? He's doing research down there? Look at how locked the basement is. Is he trying to keep people out of the basement? Or is he trying to keep something inside of the basement? What do you guys think? Leave your guesses down below within 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what it is.
3 locks were built into the basement door.
That's a bit
And he
overkill.
kept his one key on his old key ring. The key had a torn blue sticker at the bottom of it with a brown rusty tip.
Okay.
However, my mom finally got a hold of it somehow. And that same day when I came home from school, Dad suddenly told me she left us for another man.
What? What did she see? Why was she snooping around the basement? You should never snoop around a creepy basement that has 3 locks on it. It's common sense.
He seemed truly broken and sunk in his misery.
Something happened
So
to her.
I tried acting, pretending to be normal at first. But I couldn't stop crying like a baby when I finally got back in my room.
Wow, poor kid.
After a few months of emotional breakdowns, my dad finally got over it.
I mean, let's be real here. She didn't leave them. She's probably dead. Let's keep her real, guys. I think she's gone. She's a goner. She's probably inside some kind of monster's belly right now. Even worse. I'm not even gonna say that.
Furthermore, he started to visit the basement more consistently to the point where I would feel like I lived alone. I kept thinking my
What kind
dad
of
was
food is
working very hard, since I saw him being very distraught after coming upstairs from the basement.
Turns out he's just down there playing video games and people keep roasting him because he's bad. That's why he looks like that.
I thought everything was fine until I started hearing noises at night. They weren't just regular noises. It was kind of someone's crying and
Ugh.
scream of agony. But the
What?
most disturbing sound of all was the sound of growling, like some kind of beast would exist down in the basement.
I
The
think
next
there's
morning,
a
I
beast.
complained to my dad, but he acted like he had no idea what I was talking about.
Come on,
as he
Dad.
walked past me to get ready for work.
Do you guys see that? There's something about someone who's missing in the newspaper and he has a blood stain on his shirt. What?
So I just shook it off, assuming that he was watching some horror movie down there, or if I was just imagining the whole thing.
That looks good. That
I went
definitely
back
looks
to my
good.
room. As it was the weekend, I was ready to catch up on some Saturday morning cartoons. I turned on my TV, and as I got ready to change the channel,
40 missing
I
people?
heard a familiar name. The news reporter was naming over 40 missing people in our town, and my mom was one of those names as they briefly showed her picture and
What?
information. I was confused about who would file a missing person report for her, because my grandparents both died in a tragic car accident years ago.
So
She had
tragic.
no siblings, and my dad told me she left us for another man.
So who?
I wanted to inform my dad, but soon I was concerned it would make him depressed again. And in a way, I was still angry at her for leaving us.
Whoa. So then, who made the missing person report if she doesn't have any siblings or family?
So I ignored it and changed the channel.
What, just like
A few
that?
minutes later, my dad came in to tell me he was leaving for work.
How could you be so heartless? That's your mom. That's your mother. I'm sure you still love her.
He gave me a kiss on my forehead and informed me that he'd be back later that night. After he left, I invited my best friend Austin to come over.
Oh, Austin
He then
is
arrived
up for
shortly
trouble.
after, and we played a game on my PlayStation.
I have a feeling they're gonna go to the basement. It's a terrible idea, but I just have a feeling that's what's gonna happen.
As we were about to plunge into the game, we suddenly heard a strange noise coming from the basement.
Oh boy.
What was that?
My
Austin asked,
tummy.
being
That was my
confused.
tummy.
I don't know. My dad does some kinds of experiments down there. It's probably a rat or
Experiments.
something. Austin looked amused. No, dude, we can't go down there. My
No,
dad
Austin,
said
bad
so,
idea.
I said quickly, bringing an end to Austin's excitement. It has no reason to doubt that Austin was disappointed. Then he asked for something to drink, so I went to the kitchen to get some juice for him. However, I was hit with a foul odor of something rotting as soon as I arrived in the kitchen.
Oh, wait, dude. What if there's a body down there? What if his mom's down there?
I looked around to see what could be the cause of the smell, and I found that the basement door was cracked open.
No.
I went to
Wait.
close it, but the curiosity got the
No.
best of me.
No.
So
No.
I called Austin to help me investigate. We darted down the stairs to the basement.
You know what they say? Curiosity killed the cat. And in this case, it killed his mother and 2 kids and probably about 37 other people as well.
Clenching our noses at that horrible smell. It was dark until Austin found a light switch and quickly flicked it on.
Oh no.
However, we had to regret our decision instantly after we saw the inside of
Wait up, guys, wait up. What do you think they're gonna find in the basement? What do you think? Leave your guesses down below right now. And if you haven't yet, smash like if you want to see what they're gonna find. Everybody ready? It could be anything, guys. Let's get ready.
basement. There were people hanging from hooks with random limbs missing. As we were standing in horror, Austin clenched my shirt strongly. I could see the piles of feces and human remains contained within certain sections of the room. But the
What?
most disturbing and disgusting sight of all was the cage in the dark right corner of the room. The inside of it seemed to be a person sleeping at first, but as it looked up, I
What?
quickly realized that thing was not a person. What is that? Austin shouted, shaking with fear. I ignored his question. To be more specific, I couldn't answer. That thing was indescribably frightening. It looked like a deformed human with its mouth filled with crooked and
What?
ragged teeth covering a majority of its face.
It looks like a Rick and Morty
Its
character.
face pointed outward with creases where the nose should be. The eyes were bulging out of its head as it fixated its glance toward Austin and me. Food.
What? Hey man, at least his dad wasn't lying when he said he was doing experiments. He was doing very unethical and very messed up experiments involving human bodies and random arms and heads and killing people, but they're still experiments. So he wasn't lying.
It said to us slowly with excitement and a malicious voice.
Food, who's the food?
Then it started clawing at the iron bars of the cage
that-
with its needle-like hands. I sat there in horror until Austin grabbed my wrist. We ran up the stairs scrambling for the
Oh
escape.
no, what if their
and
dad
shut the
finds
door.
out?
After I made sure it was perfectly locked, I saw Austin sitting on the carpet floor with his knees to his chest. Once we had a few moments of silence, I then finally realized what really happened to my mom and those missing people in our town.
But who made the
At
report?
that instant, Austin muttered like this. Your dad, he was feeding those people to that thing. Now, what should I do now?
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a good question. What should he do? Oh my god, I can't believe it. It ended right there on a cliffhanger. What should he do? If you have any ideas, leave them down below in the comment section. This story was insane. I really liked it. Shout out to Once Entertainment. Smash like for more animations. Subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any. And check out these videos right now. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.